However,
let loose. I said let loose.
Say their names. Say their names.
I have been incessantly singing Let Loose by Loosey LaDuca, available on all streaming platforms. Like every hour on the hour for the past 3 days. It's kind of a problem.
Not the radio world premiere format.
Absolutely. Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay, even though it doesn't say it on screen. Thank you very much. Today we are drinking Dr. Pepper that was disguised as Diet Coke from Raising Cane's because they put the wrong lid on. They labeled both lids and then put the wrong lid on each drink.
Oh no.
So I drank half of my roommate's Diet Coke before I realized it was Diet Coke.
No,
bro.
Not that.
Anyway, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have to drive 40 minutes to find the nearest Raising Cane's in my area.
We have one like half a mile away. I'm so sorry.
I am Brandon, professional fangirl of concerts. Oh shoot, I even forgot my own intro. Damn it. Of concerts, drag, and video games. Today I have coffee. You can tell I needed it today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tonight we have an amazing lineup of a great group of girls. My name is Wigloose. I'm the Dominican Diva of New York. And we have not only water because I think it's important. I had generic sparkling water because I feel like it. Anyways, Lucy. Generic.
Honey.
Hello guys, it is me. It is I, Mr. Talented, your favorite guy. And today we're drinking a generic bottle of water sponsored by Mistress Couture Baby Doll Fox Incorporation Limited.
Period.
And I am Miss Baltimore Bombshell with waffles. I am eating the rest of my boba tea.
Work.
And waffles is feasting on the tears of children everywhere.
Good. Good.
Work.
Good. Jaye, you're back.
I'm back. Hi, I missed you all.
I'm so happy. Yes. It has been a very long time. I could not tell you. I think the last video you were on genuinely was UK versus the world.
And probably.
I think it might have been.
Was it? I think it was probably like July or August, somewhere in there.
No, that would have been like last January.
No, not.
Oh no. I think the last one she was on was last year's Snatch Game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even.
Yeah, maybe. I would have to go look at thumbnails.
We'll have to go
Anyway,
back. We have to
It's been
go
a
back.
while.
a whole season later, and Jaye's back.
And like 15 different international versions later.
Literally. So on the day that we're filming, speaking of that, we got the announcement of the Drag Race España cast, which we will probably have already talked about on the channel but while you guys are watching this. And Set Her Aside, friend of the pod, tweeted 16 seasons after Victoria Scone was announced as the first cis woman, we now have another cis woman competing on Drag Race España. And Brooklyn Heights replied to that tweet with 16 seasons? And Cetera replied to that with, and you hosted 3 of them. So quite literally, it's been like 15 or it's been probably like 10 seasons.
Oh my God.
10 seasons later, Jaye's back. We got you caught up on season 15. I must know, what have you thought of this wild season this far?
You know, I feel like I think everybody is super talented. I haven't had a queen that I'm like, oh, I don't like them. Like every season, I feel like there's always a queen that you just don't connect with for whatever reason. I really haven't found that this season. Everybody's got, it's a very different, unique cast. I feel like a lot of the drama has been very forced, so it doesn't feel organic. And it's just kind of like, okay, you're trying to make it more exciting than it is, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
I think everybody's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Wonderful.
Also,
Well,
I'm just living. I just am living for every time Luxx comes on with that fabulous pink like pleather hat. I die every time. I love it. I love a hat moment.
we are Luxx fans over here, so
Luxx has given
great.
good hats this
Very.
season. I'm
Lux
amazed.
Nation world domination. That's all.
Great hats.
Good hats, but no 40-inch wig.
No.
No 40-inch wings.
It was 40 inches.
Well, Diva,
I'm gonna change it to
No.
a hat.
do it.
Oh Lord.
So we come back into the workroom in the aftermath of the lip sync between Anetra and Marsha. Jaye, what did you think of that? Since we didn't see you last week for it.
I mean, look, I love Marsha. Because she's totally my style of what I love in drag.
Mhm.
But that song was for Anetra.
Yeah.
Like there was as soon as they announced what it was, I was like, oh nope, that's it. There's just some songs that are suited better for certain queens. Although I think Marsha did a great job of trying to keep up. It was Anetra's.
Yeah. I mean, the barrel roll.
Free Willy.
Free Willy.
Literally.
But yeah, so we come back into the workroom. Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Sam's Club, Walmart, Burlington Coat Factory has been eliminated.
Finally.
And everyone is excited for the double win. Luxx and Loosey have 2 wins now, except Loosey has 4. 4
6.
wins.
I have 4.
No, she has 6. 2 minis, 2 maxis, and 2 lip syncs. 6.
Well,
Now
at
she
this
has it.
moment, she had 5.
So she's in the same realm as
Angela
Queen,
and Bendela
Angela.
Crab.
Angela Yang, Jinx Monsoon announcers 7,
Oh God.
Gia Gunn on the Switch.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. But yeah, so we're celebrating whatever. Sasha Colby was in the bottom 3.
Yes.
Gay gasp.
She has a weakness. It's comedy challenges.
And it was that wig during the comedy challenge.
That wig was her inner saboteur, and she needed to put it away.
That's
a bad wig.
It was such a bad wig.
It was a bad
Again,
wig.
it looked great in theory, but execution, no ma'am.
I
Now,
just felt bad for it.
was it better or worse than this wig?
Ah! Mama, that wig was floating. That wig was floating.
The
just like a
levitating wig of
Okay.
All Star 7.
I still think the worst wig to me in drag history was oh my god, was the one that Aja wore when she was
Princess Disaster.
Oh,
Princess Disaster. That was the worst wig in drag history for me. But yeah, Sasha's was not great this week. It was up there. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah.
found the last episode Jaye was in, actually.
Oh.
All-Star 7, episode 2.
Ooh.
A Snatch Game.
So
The
that's
floating
Snatch
wig.
Game. So it was a Snatch Game.
Yeah, one Snatch Game. It was the best, one of the best Snatch Games.
One of the best.
Mhm.
So yeah, almost a year.
Yay. Well, I'm happy I'm back for this.
Yay.
I resurface
So-
every now and then for my rock.
Good. So we come back into the workroom the next day. RuPaul walks in, being RuPaul. And we find out that the maxi challenge is wig loose. She said
Ass.
wig loose. That's what I thought of the whole time. When Loosey was like, "We're gonna do Let Loose," but in a musical, I was like, "Baby, they did not."
I was like, oh,
Even if they had tailored that challenge towards you, you still would have been in the bottom 2 because they don't like you.
You think they don't like her?
I don't think many people like her.
Do
Lucy?
you like her?
I like Loosey.
I love Lucy.
Work.
I see what you did there.
I know.
Mm. So we have Wigloose, the musical, obviously a play on Footloose. Do we like Footloose as a musical? Thoughts on Footloose? If we have any.
It was never my favorite musical.
It was a good song.
Not too familiar with it. I know the remake. I don't know the original.
I accidentally confused my Kevins for a second because when I heard Kevin Bacon, I was like, is this the one that got charged for SA and then came out? And I was like, no, that's not him.
No.
No, baby, no. But so they're just like, pick your roles. Okay, bye.
What I would have preferred is either since Anetra survived last week, she gets to pick the roles, or since Lex and Lucy won last week, they get to pick the roles.
And I think things would have ended up much differently had either of those things happened.
Mhm.
Because then we get to the picking of the roles. And I do love that immediately Sasha's like, so is everyone cool if I take Carl?
Yep.
She's like, I am a trans woman. I'm gonna take the male role and I'm gonna make it work. And I'm like, yes, as you fucking should. Because it was hilarious.
It was.
And then who else was it? Mistress kind of lands into the role of preacher teacher. Everyone kind of is just like, no, girl, have that. And Anetra kind of falls into the role of the mother, so she kind of has that. And then there's a little bit of discrepancy between the other three roles. Salina originally says, "Oh, I'm going to take Christian, cool, no big deal." And then it's a battle between Luxx and Lucy over who's going to get this Heaven Bacon role.
Heaven Gate.
And then Mistress decides she's going to stir that pot. And she is like, I forget exactly what she says, but she's like, you're not good, basicely.
No, she didn't say that.
What did she say? I don't remember.
No, she was telling Lucy that she feels like she's not being real. She's like, be real, Lucy. You want the role because it's the lead role.
The lead
role. Be real, girl. Hallelujah, be real.
Be real.
That's what I thought of right now.
I feel like if it wasn't for Mistress like poking at all the bears this season and like creating the drama, there wouldn't have been any drama.
There's bears on this season.
That.
No, they got rid of
Irene.
Well, they got rid of Salina this week. That would have been the closest we would have gotten. But
I'm sorry for interrupting, Jaye.
No, you're okay.
But yeah, do we think Lucy is being real? Be real, girl. Be real. Hallelujah, be real. Do we think Lucy is being real?
Really? Oh.
I think she is. I think that she is a very easy target for people to kind of load up on. I would say I've said it all season, very similar to Jan.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole season has been a systematic attempt to break down Loosey LaDuca's psyche. I think there were definitely moments where she may have been like hiding her intentions. Like here, I do think she wanted the lead role. And I think that was clear. But she may have had other reasons for also wanting the role. And those are the ones she decided to share in that moment. So I don't think anyone is like in the right or in the wrong in this situation. But if I had to say whether Lucy's real, I think she's being as real as she wants to be.
Well, and I think that everybody plays the game, a certain way. And it's always interesting that the ones, I mean, she is the season's Jan in that regard, but I think like it would not do her any favors to say, I want this role because it's the lead role and like this could get me a win or more FaceTime or whatever, more time to shine. Because if she said that, she's still going to get shit on and attacked for being that open and honest about it. I feel like she's anybody that does that is just going to, there's a no-win situation. Like you do have to keep some cards close to your chest when you're going through Drag Race. And, the girls that are like, oh, you're not being real. Well, if they were to say that, people would come at them in the same way. But
Yeah, I kind of agree. Because even in the confessional before they like started to choose the roles, she said that she wanted this role to show the judges that she's serious and that she can be a star and whatnot. So I mean, she could have just said that, I want the role because it's the lead and I want to shine. But then again, as you said, the girls would have clocked her for being that way,
Yeah.
regardless. So,
Like,
um, I kind. Oh, I'm sorry. I
no,
kind of
go on.
felt bad for her. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt bad for her. Although I do want her to have a mental breakdown before the season ends, I kind of felt bad for her in this moment because it felt like she really wanted the role because she felt she connected with it. But I'm 50-50 on it, to be honest.
I'm 50-50 on this whole Lucy being real thing. At moments, I do think she's real, but at some other moments, I feel like she's being fake as fuck.com.
.com.
.com.
.com, generic.
Generic.
However,
Not
However,
I just so we go to we resolve the situation. Luxx gives Loosey the role of Heaven Bacon.
mm-hmm.
She takes Christian, and Salina in this somehow ends up as Tuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lux played her. Lux was
Lux-
smart with
I
that.
think Luxx did
played
play.
her.
Yeah.
Because Luxx originally was like, I want Heaven or Christian. And I think Salina was like, I want Christian or Tuck. And originally, Salina had Christian. And then in the whole debacle, Luxx goes, okay, Loosey, I'll give you Heaven Bacon. I'll take Christian. Salina, you take Tuck. Is that cool? And Salina's like, yeah, sure, girl. And I'm like, Salina, no, Salina.
Yeah.
Fight
'cause she had-
back.
yeah.
I would have been this at this moment. I would have been this.
Oh,
Literally.
Because I was just like, I took this, and then like, you're taking this from me?
Yeah. Selena fully had it. She was like, okay, I'm gonna take
I forgot we had this. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead,
no.
Mr. Talented.
Yeah, Selena should have fought for it if she really wanted it because while they were arguing for Heaven, she literally pulls the jacket and is like, okay, I'm gonna take Christian. You guys can fight over Heaven. And then Luxx ends up with Christian, but hey, Luxx is doing what she has to do.
I would have been like, Lex,
Yeah.
I got Christian, you taking Tuck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would have said the
Could
same
you
thing.
imagine Luxx as Tuck?
I mean, she did great with the country last time.
Now, I will say this. So, as of recording this, I got to see Luxx live, and that was a question that was asked. And I kid you not, like it was like a lot of jumpiness because, of course, Luxx didn't want to answer on both Loosey and Salina's behalf. So it was like I think in her head, Luxx did say that. In my mind, I actually did give Loosey this role in a way. So it just felt like she really wanted to like please Loosey without like causing any like too much.
And yeah,
But-
20 minutes later in the workroom, Lucy is calling Lex and Mistress bullies.
I mean,
I
she
will
didn't
say-
say it.
Yeah. I will say I did feel bad for Loosey because then she kind of has a breakdown when Rue comes in. She kind of has a breakdown to Salina and she's like, I just don't know what's happening. And I felt that was really, really genuine. And Salina was 100% real with her and was like, sometimes it's just the way you come off or the way that you present yourself or the way that you let people get under your skin. And she's like, yeah, you're completely right. Ooh.
This always happens. I don't know what's going on. I'm
We
sorry.
know. No, you're fine. But yeah, so Rue comes through, and the only real conversation we get to see a whole lot of is Sasha's. And Rue's like, Sasha, what role did you pick? She goes, Carl,
Carl.
the man. Rue was like, why?
That's what we're all
I-
thinking.
No, I loved that. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was so smart of her to do it. And they say that on the runway later.
Look, a part of me is like, okay, is she gonna feel dysphoric about it? What's gonna happen?
Yeah. I mean, and we have seen, I was a little concerned about that because we have seen that like gender dysphoria conversation come up, I think specifically to Kimmy Couture on Canada's Drag Race.
The Master Mascara runway?
Yeah. So I was concerned. Clearly there wasn't any. And I love that Sasha feels so comfortable in her skin that she's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a male role and I'm gonna make it work. And I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be funny.
And also the way that, again, Sasha wanted this. So I'm guessing it's like she really just wanted to play into it rather than just like, and again, like a lot of people like get their roles, like they play into it rather than like, but in this instance, she wanted to play into this. You get out of her comfort zone. And
I'm glad she felt comfy playing the role of Carl. Because this is like another trans woman we've seen play a male role. Kylie Sonic Love, who just happens to be Sasha's roommate, did Steven Tyler for the halftime headline show, and you know.
Oh yeah.
And those were both choices, so I love that was a choice. But I do love those choices. So we go to rehearsal with a man I didn't recognize. Has he been on Drag Race before?
I think so.
The
name was familiar. The name was familiar.
The name was familiar, but I feel like I thought it was familiar from something else. I don't know.
Miguel
he seems like a
Zarate.
lovely choreographer. Yeah, Miguel Zarate. He probably has been on.
He choreographed the Moulin Rouge.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, he was Moulin Rouge. Keep him around. That's 2 good musicals in a row. Just saying. I don't know if Leland is still doing the music for Drag Race. I don't know whether he did this one. The interesting thing in this rehearsal is we find out that Anetra is having a hard time picking up choreography.
What?
No, what?
Miss Walk That Duck?
You better walk that fucking duck. You better learn that fucking choreography, girl. I was a little surprised by that, but I also think back to someone like Kennedy Davenport, who is a great dancer, but she improvises everything she does.
Right.
And I think specifically to the half man, half woman challenge, the dance challenge from season 7, where she struggled a lot with that challenge because it was choreography based, and even when she was
Janet too for the VH1 Divas musical.
But Anetra does stuff with choreo all the time for her shows in Vegas, does she not? I mean, that's kind of the impression that I had.
I think she said at the start of the season she was a stunt queen. So she never said she was a dancer per se. So I think her training is more in stunts, gymnastics, and Vogue of some variety. We still have no clarification on whether she is connected to ballroom or not.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that she was like a dancer and like maybe a backup dancer for one of the musical acts in Vegas. That's what I don't know where I got that from, but I've just been assuming that all season. So
I don't think she was. I think one of the other recent Vegas girls might have been, but I don't think she is.
Well, I want to live in that delusion that she is. So.
Sure. Great. You live in that delusion.
I love that.
No, I love it. Was there anything else from the rehearsal or the workroom, actually, for that matter, that y'all want to bring up? Because I don't remember much else.
Sasha calling Lucy's dancing white.
It's
white.
Yeah.
It's giving, it's chocolate, but instead it's white.
It's white. In addition, in the work through, in the work through.
In the work through, yeah.
the walk
through.
During the walkthrough, it was like Anetra brought back up the how she had to. It was like Anetra's story again from the one from the trauma mirror, like, and she brought it up to
Mhm.
Rue as well, like, 'cause saying like her role is very
Oh,
important to her because how that really like struck her like extra.
Mhm.
That was one of the Rue moments I remember the most during that whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I remember that now that you say it. So
Mm.
A lot of people were
Mhm.
crying this episode. Lucy was crying, talking about how she thinks that Luxx and Mistress is kind of bringing back old memories of her getting bullied.
yeah.
And then I kind of side-eyed that because it's like, are you saying that Luxx and Mistress are bullied?
She never said that. She said what's
Yeah.
happening and the situation is reminiscent of past bullying experiences that I have.
Okay, got you.
But never once did she say they are bullies.
All right. And then, of course,
Um,
Anetra discussing her story. And this is also a moment where we get the whole you were born to do drag.
The third one.
Oh yes.
Third one.
So either she's winning the season or she's going home soon. It's
Well,
one
I was
or the
gonna say
other.
based on track record, either she would go home 6/7th or win the season, and she did not go home 6/7th. So
Looking at the fact at what happened at the end of this episode, I don't think she's gonna go home 5th.
no.
No.
I think it's very clear who's going home next week, and we'll talk.
And I cannot wait to see.
I cannot wait to see how
Wait to
this
see-
turns
I
out.
can't wait to see it. Yeah.
Wait, I got one more.
Yes. I love that Robin smile.
Robin Fierce has been the meme queen of the season, and she had the least amount of screen time.
Right.
Yeah.
Ow!
Is that Jan?
Is that Jan?
Oh my God,
Also-
Jan!
Aw.
Yeah, you're gonna feel the chances.
Fantasy! Can we get a Fantasy Let Loose remix?
Collab,
I mean,
can we?
I mean, then again, the same person who collaborated with them did the music for it, so.
Andrew Barrett Cox did both songs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I
Also-
remember. I don't know if anyone ever. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if anyone ever remembered when Jan and Andrew Barrett Cox had a review show for a hot second.
They did.
Unfortunately, it has a name that's tied to the transphobic bullshit.
Boo!
Oh.
They didn't know at the time. This was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay,
Tomato,
then
tomato,
that's
tomato.
okay.
It was funny though because they called their show not me, not Hermione, Rue, and it was really funny at the time.
At the time.
And
Yes.
At the time.
I thought their title was in reference to transphobic slurs.
No, the
That's that one
transphobic
popular
woman.
episode.
The woman.
Her.
The woman.
Anyways,
Mhm. Anyway, look at this cute background I found.
Cute.
It's
Wait,
very
you guys forgot. Luxx stole a jacket from Marsha's convenience store.
Oh, I did forget
oh, yeah,
about
the
that.
when Mistress
Uh,
Mistress got
Mistress?
off a security tag.
Mistress,
Oh.
she put it to the camera and she was like,
I
"Wow."
don't steal, I mop.
Luxx did say at Roscoe, she was like, "No, I have the receipt for that. I just went when I bought it. I went up to the counter with like $1,000 worth of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the worker forgot to take out the tag out of that one specific thing.
Okay, but she had the receipt for the 40-inch wig.
I hope
Right.
so.
I hope so.
She
Because
needs
whoever
to.
said that was a 40-inch wig, they need to know.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I,
funny.
Was that a
It's
Serena
fun.
Cha-Cha wig? Was that a Serena Cha-Cha wig?
Never that.
no, yeah, I
Probably
died when I
was.
saw that security tag. I was just like, oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Mistress did not have to
Honey.
spell. Honey.
I just love how Mistress
Buddy.
always just like always have those half-witted comments just every time, and then of course with that security tag moment, I was dead.
Just so good.
Mhm.
Did Lex
Okay.
commit a crime?
Crime?
Crime.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Wigloose.
The
This
wig
is
that
the
she
only. This is the
Sorry.
only full cast shot. I'm so sorry. This is the only full cast shot they have the whole musical,
Wow.
which is why it's
Wow.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what were you saying, Mr. Talented?
The wig that she lent to Malaysia during the interview week, that was a crime.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
That wig was a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Wigloose. What did we think?
I think Lucy did a great job as a gay ass Timmy Turner.
What do you mean she was Joey J?
I'm joking.
Where's my friend? Talking about from Joey J to a spooky Joey J to then Joey J
So
in a
now
musical.
Timmy Turner, Joey J. I love it.
I love it.
No, this was my favorite musical of all time. I'm gonna be honest.
No, same. Like
It
I
might
was
be recency bias, but it was really good.
I feel like this, along with Moulin Rouge, has been some of the best musicals we've had recently.
Yeah, Brandon, what were you saying?
I wouldn't. Well, okay, for me, because like think the last good musical we had in a while was Madonna for me.
Of course.
So, because I think at that time I was like very like surprised how things turned out, and then this one had a more like, because with Moulin Rouge it remixes, where this doesn't have any remixes.
Mhm.
So I was very like,
What do you mean about musical? What do you mean about the Madonna musical?
I wanna run away.
Sorry, go ahead. I just had to.
You're fine. that just gets me every time. Anyways, no, yeah, this was really good. I was very impressed on how like the production of this was like top tier for me.
Mhm.
I was genuinely impressed. Like, can we have like more styles of this?
Of what?
Like over the top, like dance numbers of this.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah.
And the fact that they did a musical at Final 6,
hmm
because they usually do it like kind of real early. They did this really late, and this really impressed me how they were able to pull off a musical with only this many people.
Well, to be fair, they did Moulin Rouge last season with 7.
Oh, right.
I mean, then again, they finally got to 7 after, how many weeks at top 8?
3 weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah, this musical to me is one of the best. It's up there for me with Madonna, Moulin Rouge, and Larry Poppins from UK 4. Those have to be my favorite. Whoever produced this musical was in their Simpsons production bag with predicting the future, because
Come on,
the
Simpsons.
fact that they were able to mirror exactly what is happening in the world today, it almost brought tears to my eyes.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This whole episode felt very current, even though I know this was filmed a year ago. And that just that goes to show the state of the world that we live in.
yeah, and everyone just did such a great job. Like, no one flopped. Everyone ate. Like, all of them did great.
Yeah.
I feel like just like with Moulin Rouge, I don't think anyone should have went home this episode.
I agree.
Same.
It should have been a top 2.
Rue and company is just pissing me off.
But they only had 5 teachers next week, y'all. We can't they can't just hire another teacher.
Well, make 2 queens do 1 teacher.
Could you imagine?
Oh no.
The best part, it's Luxx and
That's
Lucy.
true. That's true. Or, no. I would say they could have just added another challenge.
Yeah.
Well,
But after what happened on season 14, they're not going to save a single person in a double save.
I think
They are
get
too
one.
afraid. I don't.
we have what's
Uh-huh.
this, episode 12? We have 4 more episodes left. Next
Correct.
week, someone goes home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Next week, someone goes home. We have another episode before the reunion and the finale. So there has to be a double
Correct.
save of some sort within the
Or it's a top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a potential top 3 at this point because they just
Oh.
announced that the finale is April 14th.
I feel like they're just gonna everything is a top 3 now. I just go in and assume that the season's gonna end that way.
I mean, finally, no shade to top 4, but all shade to top 5.
We had a top 5 last season, so
Yeah, that was too
Mind
much.
you, that was a great top 5.
it was a great top 5.
It was just too much, I feel like.
Yeah.
I
So-
think they should do top 4 this season.
I would agree. I think they should do a top 4 this season because we know who the top 4 are, and it's a great top 4. But
Mhm.
I agree with you too, Mr. Talented. I mean, I think the caliber of the queens that they do have, this makes sense for a top 4, even though like it's almost too much mentally and emotionally to deal with a top 4. So top 3 is just so much easier. And I feel like they've been trying to get back to that top 3 format. But yeah, for this season, I can totally see a 4 making more sense. Waffle, stop it.
And for me, it won't have the impact if Lucy went home 5th instead of going home right before the finale. Like, she needs to go home right before the finale, not an episode away. So,
Spoiler alert, she's the winner of the season.
could you imagine Mr. Talented
you
would combust
imagine?
if Loosey LaDuca won this season?
I would riot.
I might as well.
Not me.
What?
Am I the drama?
Yes.
yes, you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never get to be the drama. This is exciting.
Good for you.
It's fierce.
And delicious.
Delicious.
It's really delicious.
International.
Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna exit out of this real quick. I need to see Waffle.
Yes.
Aw.
Aw.
That's a gay ass cat. That's Waffles. It
Yes.
didn't work as well.
My cat is a homosexual.
That's a homosexual.
Unofficial mascot of the cup.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly.
From the legendary house of Waffle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Waffle the waffle.
What?
I mean, too official with
He's gonna walk
waffles
that
and noodle.
Cat.
He's gonna walk that fucking cat.
Walk that fucking cat. Yes.
Fuck that fucking cat.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's move to the runway. Category is everybody say glove.
Glove.
Thank you. I was hoping y'all would do that. Gloves as a category. Okay. Sure.
I would have
Um,
dressed as that hamburger helper glove thing.
I would have 100% ripped off Violet Chachki's dress from the Met Gala.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Absolutely, but in a different color. I absolutely would have done that. Like I would have done it in like a purple. Just purple glove. Oh, that would have been so good. But we got looks that we should talk about. Also, I have official photos for once.
Yay!
So,
For once.
biggest shout out in the world to Wow Presents Plus Europe for posting photos.
They do more than the US, honestly.
Literally. Well, we're gonna start with Luxx Noir London.
Mother.
My God, she looks so that hair and that mug. Ugh, gorgeous.
My issue is I wish she had one of those emo gloves. And I said this before during our Sphere recording. She should have borrowed one of Indigo's like long emo gloves to help with this look.
Sure.
However, I enjoy this look. I enjoy how she's using the Kelly wig again. We'll get into that a little bit more later.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This look is great to me. If she was gonna do the cast, I just wish the shirt was a different color so that it just didn't look
Yeah.
like one long thing.
Mhm.
And of course, the issue with it, is that it's not really a glove. And it's a
Yeah.
cast.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love the look, just not for the category, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
But I do love this though. I love the idea of the double cast. I think that's so smart. Everything Luxx has done this season has been so smart,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and I really value her for that.
I enjoy the shirt, which is now available on dragqueenmerch.com.
Oh, is it really?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, fierce! I love
wow.
that. I love that. Do we have any other thoughts, or do you want to do scores?
Nothing much for me because, like, again, if cast, I get it, but again, not really glove to me, but makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna give the look itself a 90. However, for the runway category, I'm gonna give it a 60.
Oh, I was just gonna go at 1 out of 10, but
Oh, we go out of 100, Muma.
oh, okay.
Or any arbitrary like amounts or overflowing or
give it-
you've never done that, have you?
No, I give it 3 waffles and maybe half a nudes.
Okay. That's a valid score.
That is a
Mr.
valid score.
Mr. Talented. We'll go the other way.
Yeah. The look itself, I'm gonna give it a 90 for the category. I'm gonna give it a 70.
Overall, this is getting a 75. I love Luxx down, but this is not one of her best looks whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Same thing with Logan. I kind of agree. Like, look 90, but category 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mistress Isabelle Brooks.
The regalness of it all. I just love this so much.
She is gorgeous. This is opulent. You own everything, but not for the category. I'm so sorry.
How?
How?
It's a
The
glove.
glove, she is wearing gloves. The focal point of this garment is not the glove, it's the shoulder.
But I think those are part of the gloves.
But it's
I
still a
think
glove.
it's part of
Going and explode out. That's what I thought.
I want the gloves to be the focal point of the garment.
But
This
they
is not-
are.
I don't think it is. For me, it's not. For me, I see the shoulder piece, which I looked at the runway again while she walked, and it looks like it's part of the dress and not part of the glove.
Mm.
I do still think this is a beautiful garment. I think she looks fantastic. It just doesn't fully fit the runway category for me personally.
Kind of
For
like her as
me,
a blonde. I didn't think I would. Also, I want gloves that drip diamonds and things.
whack.
How many times do you think Mistress used that diamond thing?
What do you mean?
Probably a lot.
Because, of course, I think it was the Dripping in Diamonds runway for the 200th episode for the ball, and then I think she used it again for this, which is smart.
Oh.
Oh.
It's smart. But
I love this look. My only critique is the hair. I would have liked like a yellow streak in the hair
Ooh.
or a darker hair color,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that big of a deal to me. I think she looks great.
She looks great. I don't mind it, and I do love the diamond pieces.
scores, Jaye?
I don't. Oh, this is so hard. I think she looks beautiful. I love the outfit. Love the gloves. I agree with Mr. Talented about maybe putting more of a yellow streak in the hair or just changing the color slightly. Everything I love, but for some reason I don't necessarily love it all together, and I don't know what it is.
Fair.
I think maybe I'm just looking at too many things and there's not one focal
Mhm.
point for me. I don't know what it is. I love it, but then I don't love it.
Mhm.
I'm neutral.
So what does that mean in a score?
I don't have a score.
Okay.
So
Right.
Jay's pleading.
Yeah, I'm
No.
going with Tamara fifth.
Oh my god.
What?
See, wait.
Back
You're
the fuck up.
pleading?
Okay, we have to remind everybody. Jaye has not been around since the origin of pleading the Pamara Fifth, which, for your context, Jaye, means that you hate this look and you don't want to score it because you don't like it.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh God. I just saw it on the bottom of the screen. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm in the middle. I'm neutral. I'm Switzerland. Is Switzerland still allowed to be a thing?
Switzerland
Or
can be a
I can
score.
say two.
You know what? I'll accept that more than a plead.
Okay, great.
Brandon, why did you suggest that? I blame Brandon.
I'm sorry. But when she said refuse to score, I assumed it was pleading. So,
Well, what you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna do, Brandon.
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Talented, your score.
My cup is full.
Yeah, my cup is full. I'm not playing the Tamara Fifth, thankfully. I've already done enough queuing today.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this is full for me.
It is full as a garment. However, for the category, I will be giving this a 75.
Okay, fair.
I feel like I need to reheat my tea.
Go
I
for
really
it.
need to reheat my cup because I'm it's gone tepid for me.
Well, what do you think about Sasha Colby then?
I mean, look, Sasha can pull anything off. I've just decided, except for that wig from last episode. I'm not loving this, but I do love the concept.
Hmm.
The eye makeup, unforgivable
Yeah.
for me. It almost looks like she got hit in the eye with a ball.
I
I
think
don't know
that's
if that
the
what she was
point.
going
I
for.
think
I
that's
think
the
that's
I
the
don't-
point.
I don't think that's the point because this
Why
is the
is she
exact
giving
same makeup
raccoon?
that she wore for the musical.
Yeah.
Why is she giving raccoon?
Come on, trash panda realness.
And she's supposed to be giving, ow, my eyes.
Well, no, that would have been Marsha.
Girl,
Where
Marsha's hurt every single part of her body at this point. Now her soul was broken.
the garment itself, I love how she conceptualizes the her looks. Like I love how she always goes out of the box. For me, the top piece could have been fitted better, and I would have liked a different here. But other than that, I like. I think the I think the shoe was too high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have been fine with like an ankle length shoe, not all the way up. But of course, the garment is good. Otherwise,
Mhm. I really like this. I think it's so smart in a category like this to go, I'm going to wear a glove, but I'm also going to wear gloves.
No, I agree with that.
I think it's ingenious. I do agree with the fit issue on the top, but I love the skirt. I like the shoe. I think the shoe was a good length, especially with how short the skirt was. And somehow it didn't like cut her off and make her look shorter, which I found really interesting. The idea and the concept is good. The execution is not 100% there for me.
No, that's fair. No, yeah, I really like
yeah.
this. Oh, are you good, Logan?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry.
Yeah. This is really good to me because, like, again, I would never have thought of using baseball mittens. Baseball
Baseball
mitts.
gloves.
Baseball gloves.
You know what would have
I call it
been-
a mitt,
Sorry.
so.
Yeah.
But I really liked how she conceptualized this because, of course, I would have never thought of this. It's It's honestly camp. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Are mittens considered gloves?
A baseball glove. I call it a glove.
Mhm.
No, I meant mittens, like mittens in general, because I was thinking maybe somebody should have done a purple mittens look. For the glove
Purple
category.
mittens.
Mittens.
No,
Purple mittens.
I wouldn't call that a glove. I feel like a glove is a little bit larger.
Mhm.
Snacks is here to provide her opinions.
What do you think? Snacks likes it.
She saw me and wants to run away now. Is what it is. One of her cats hates me, for context. Scores, Jay.
I'm gonna give this a 80.
85.
I'm gonna give this a 90.
Also a 90.
It's gonna be an 85. Loosey LaDuca. Now, I'm thrilled that we have Jay on this episode because she is a very big fan of Creature of the Black Lagoon. So
I am the chief on Elvira, so this is very.
That is very true.
I give it 1,000. I
Well,
love it.
well,
I would totally wear this. I want to borrow this.
I think it would look great on you, not Lucy, but I think it would look great on you.
This is the spirit Halloween. This is like if somebody wanted to go as the sexy version of Scarlet Envy's Black Lagoon look.
Sure.
I'm into it.
Not the orange wig with this. I'm sorry. I would have liked a green or something else. Probably not the orange.
Okay,
I
but
don't
Mr. Talented, quick question.
Huh?
Why is she green?
Do you watch the show, Tamar?
Because she wanted to let loose. She said let loose.
And if she was gonna go with the creature from the Black Lagoon, I felt like she could have. Granted, I don't know how much time she had. I felt like she could have done something with the makeup or with her arms or with her legs. Just give us the full fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the more basic side, but I do think she looks good. I like the glove. The body is always going to be right when it comes to Loosey LaDuca. Like, that's just the thing. I just wish there was more. I wish there was a train of like, I don't know, like seaweed, or I wish there was like something a little bit more. Like, this feels like Kids Bop, Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Not Kids Bob.
No.
Am I wrong?
You're
Where was
not.
the lie? Thank you.
You're not wrong. I'm just like, oh, honey, we're going.
Oh, honey.
This is
Like, she could have stoned her tights with like green rhinestones,
This-
that would have added it to me. Maybe like a little bit of seaweed fascinator thing in the hair. I would have been all about that. I still love it.
What I could love with this is like if she added like the subtle look of fishnet stockings with this.
Mm.
Like
This-
those, like how like there's the very prominent fishnet and then there's the very subtle.
Mhm.
Like the very subtle would add with this, in my opinion. I think like the main focal point of the glove being those like the fin type, and then of course the rest of the outfit has to like be complement with it. Of course, like there was like no other way she could have like done other stuff with it, and honestly, unless it was a full dress, and then that entire glove was like probably much bigger.
Lucy
I
looks
would've-
great. Go ahead, Logan.
Sorry, honey. I was gonna say, what if she had, those people that do like a train, but it comes from gloves, so it's like a glove train.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what I'm talking
I
about?
think
Kind
so.
of. There's been one on Drag Race, and I can't remember who, but like I would have loved that if it had been like a train coming from the gloves. I think that would have just added a little bit of extra drama to it. But yeah.
You know what I just realized? Of course, was this runway inspired by Mayhem's glove look from
I hope so, and
I
if
hope
not,
so.
I'm gonna say it was.
Mhm. I enjoy Lucy's look. However,
Lucy.
Oh.
however, just need a little bit more.
Yeah. Is it a little too generic, Will?
Yes. And it's like I've seen this Creek of the Black Lagoon look done better, and I've seen someone use these fin-looking hands better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scores.
So I still love it. I think there's definitely elements that she could have elevated. However, she's a camp queen. This is full camp. And honestly, I would kind of be surprised if she added more to make it more fabulous and fantastical. Because I don't know, she's like a base camp queen, and I'm cool with that. I give it a 95 just because I think it's cheeky and fun. It could obviously be elevated, but I think the concept for this is I love it. So, and I like Lucy, and I feel bad for her. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a 70.
I'm gonna give this a 75.
65.
A sensible 74. EsTitties.
Fucking love this so much.
I don't give a single fuck. This is so good.
I'm gonna miss my girl titties so badly.
Titties.
this is
brilliant. Fuck whatever Ross Matthews said. So I've heard that the person from Everything Everywhere All at Once made this look apparently. Even they did
Wait,
or not.
Really?
Allegedly, that's what I heard.
Wow.
Oh.
Allegedly, that's what I
Let me
heard.
check this.
I don't know if it's true or not, or if it's for this exact look.
In the words of Salina EsTitties, Ross Matthews, eat my ass, you fucking faggot.
Ah!
Yes.
This is camp. This is so stupid and fun. The only part I dislike is the hair, I'll be honest. I don't love the hair.
Really?
But
I don't.
it's not my absolute favorite. I don't dislike it by any means. I think it could have been something a little bit different. I would have loved it if it had been like a big, like pink, like curly situation echoing like a brain. If the bodysuit is gonna be a face, that could have been a cute idea. But
Even if it was made by somebody, even if it was made from someone that were on Everything Everywhere All at Once, or the hands were just a reference to Everything Everywhere All at Once, this was still a great look. I didn't mind the hair. Ross, Ross, I need you and Carson fired immediately. I need T.S. Madison, Lonnie Love, Ali Wong, Leslie Jones, and others to take your place. Cause
thanks for stealing my tweet, bitch.
shout out to Logan for this suggestion in the first place.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
I was gonna say because Will got the hit tweet, but it kept going on with Logan saying on this pod.
No, I also tweeted it.
Oh, you did?
I did. I was like a rotating panel with those exact 4 people that Will mentioned.
We all want Ross gone.
Well, and then Brooke commented below and was like, Taraji P. Henson. And I was like, yes, absolutely as well. However, I don't think Taraji P. Henson has enough time to be a rotating fabulous Black woman guest judge.
Yep.
So I wish, but I love EsTitties. I really do.
So good.
EsTitties is my girl throughout. Yes, she may have some questionable looks, especially that street lamp, but she was still my girl no matter what. And to all those girls that was talking shit about, and to all those girls that were talking shit about her, look at where y'all at. I'm especially looking at a certain queen who just got dragged by New Jersey, Philly, and New York for talking shit about Salina during the Fashion Week challenge. I'm looking exactly at you. Look at where Salina's at and look at where you are.
Oh, that one.
I missed the tea. I have no idea what's going on.
We'll fill you in after.
Okay, great. Thank you.
This look is not my favorite EsTitties look. She's worn
Oh.
better.
Yes.
She's worn worse. She has worn
Yes.
worse.
Mhm.
I don't really like the hair with the look.
Okay.
The bodysuit is fine to me. Something about the glove and the bodysuit I don't like.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
You're wrong. No, I'm kidding. You're entitled to your opinion.
No,
But
You're
she-
entitled to your wrong opinion, Mr. Talented. It's fine. I'm kidding. I love you.
No, yeah, for me, because
Yeah.
this literally fits like a glove.
Huh?
And of course, the huge gloves where it just makes it extra campy. And it's the fact that, again, that bodysuit, the titties and the stomach is a face. Like,
Mhm.
like when I look at it, I was just like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
I enjoy the huge hands because it reminds me of this one Phineas and Ferb character that the Doofenshmirtz hated called Huge Hands Hans.
Yeah.
Now, I'm known to have questionable taste.
Where? Check your Instagram. Where?
I mean, in
Ma'am.
what I personally love. But I really like this. I think this is really fun and just camp and goofy. And what I love about Salina is that she always has a reference that she like. You always know who she is, but she has fun with it. Like she doesn't take herself really seriously in like what she wears. And I think she always brings an air of levity to everything that she wears and does. And so I always just really like that about her. I just think she's fun. I
Mhm.
love this on her. It's so weird. I'm into it. I kind of want to make my hair look like that. I totally wore my hair like that in like 97 because I thought it was hot shit. Because
You mean the year I was born?
Yeah, well, I'm old as fuck, so there's that. You were
Not
talking
that
about
old.
what did everybody think about Flashdance earlier? I'm like, I saw it in the theaters when it came out.
Well, with that being said, Jaye, your score for Salina EsTitties.
I give her 100. I like this on her. I think it's fun. Again, I have questionable taste.
Mhm. I'm gonna give her 65.
I'm gonna give her an 80.
My cup is full here.
My cup is also full. I just, for the last time, I have to give her a full cup.
I'm gonna miss
I love
EsTitties.
this. We'll talk more. Oh, God. Last up, Anetra.
Fierce,
Very.
but too.
I feel like I've seen it before.
Oh, absolutely.
I
This
was
looks
gonna
like
say.
This looks like everything Plastic Tiara and Kimmy Couture wore on the runway.
Ah!
This
This
hair color though on her is divine.
Everything.
This looks like a Black Pack performance piece.
Shine.
Bodysuit. I mean, another bra and panty and gloves. I think we've seen this before on Plenty of Queen.
Yeah.
But I love Anetra, obviously. Y'all know how much I've been talking about Anetra on the timeline for the majority
Yeah.
and on socials. Yeah.
I
It's
think
okay.
had the lasers been all up the glove instead of just on the hands, I think that would have been a bit more effective. And I think also had they dimmed the lights like they have for other queens, I think this would have been a lot more effective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think dimming the lights would have helped her that much because that's not a lot of light. It's really not a lot of light.
It's like Iron Man when you order him off of Wish. It's not
Oh.
working.
Ooh.
Oh, wish.
The look is fine. Something about the wig. I think it's the color. I don't think I really like the color of the wig.
Oh.
In this picture it's purple, but it looked blue on camera.
I like the color. It just
I
doesn't
like it.
match the
Mhm.
bodysuit.
I like
I
the color
agree.
on her, but I will agree with Mr. Talented. It doesn't work here. I like the color on her, but it doesn't work for this.
I
ensemble.
maybe don't need the body stocking underneath either. I get why she does it for like padding purposes and everything like that, and like that's understandable, but I maybe would have liked it better if it wasn't there. I don't know. It's not bad.
Yeah, I just want her to give us something different. I feel like all of her looks have basically been the same thing. It's like a bodysuit or a catsuit of some sort with like something hanging off the side. You know,
The only time,
Minus the gown she made.
yep.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Any other thoughts? She's stunning,
Mm-hmm.
but she's
Beautiful.
Scores, Jay.
I have to go with a 40. Okay. You said it earlier, Mr. Talented. Like, it's been done. You've seen it before. She does some iteration of this every single week. I don't feel like it's something new, and I don't think she's given us anything new. But I think she's so talented, and I love her. But this look for me is not it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give her 40.
This is gonna get a 60 for me.
50.
Gonna be a 60. So, favorite look of the week?
Salina.
Selena.
Mistress.
Salina.
EsTitties.
Oh, am I the imposter?
Yes.
Mistress.
That's fair. No, I respect that. Not for me, but sure. So we go to judging, and we find out that we basically have a top 4. And according to the placements online, it was a top 4 with a bottom 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all kind of agreed it should have just been a top 2 lip sync.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But between who?
I was going to ask that exact question, Mr. Talented.
Mm.
Who do you think? Because I feel like we're all going to have different answers.
We are, I
Mhm.
think.
Okay. We judge performance on Runway, right? That's what we do on this show, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's why EsTitties and Loosey were in the bottom.
Yes.
Performance on Runway, Mistress is automatically a shoo-in for me.
Okay.
Automatically. And I'm gonna say Anetra. I might have said Luxx or Sasha, but Luxx wasn't glove. And Sasha, although her look was good, I didn't feel like she did better than Anetra.
Mhm.
So I think I'm gonna go with Mistress and Anetra.
Will Justice, in question and answer, your question is, who do you think should have been in the top 2 lip sync this week, and why?
This is a lovely lineup. This is a lovely group of girls. All these girls bring something different to the table. However, I think the top 2 should have been Mistress Isabelle Brooks and maybe Sasha Colby. Maybe Anetra. It all depends. It could have been Luxx. But I think
Thank you for naming everyone that was in the top 4.
But I'm gonna be delusional. I'm gonna be delusional. Maybe it could have been Luxx and Salina in the top.
Ah,
Oh.
Whoa.
not Luxx and Salina.
Okay.
Okay.
Brandon.
Everyone did good.
All right.
Brandon Wu, in question and answer, your question is, who do you think should have been the top 2 of the week, and why? I don't know why I'm doing the Trixie as RuPaul head while I do this, but
Wait a minute.
we're
hold on.
living for it. Yes.
Anyways, okay. If we're gonna talk what happened with the results today, for this episode, I did agree with Anetra's win, so Anetra has to be up there.
Okay.
For the second person, this is hard because it really was very close between Mistress and Sasha for the performance. But if I'll be honest, who had the better edge in the performance for me was Mistress. So
Alright.
my top 2 would have been Anetra and Mistress.
Okay. Jay, I'm not gonna.
I played the Kamara 5th on this one, but
That's
why
valid.
did I not have Loosey and Salina go for top 2? Because I loved their outfits.
Valid. That's a valid answer. And guess what? We are all gonna have different answers to this question. My top 2 would have been. Oh, my top 2 would have been Loosey and Sasha.
No, I can definitely see that actually. So
I really thought Loosey did such a good job in the challenge, and I didn't find her runway all that offensive. And I think it's my other one of everybody here who would be the 3. My third was Mistress, and it was very honestly, I maybe would have done a 3-way lip sync between Loosey, Sasha, and Mistress. I could have justified that.
I can see it.
But I'm gonna say Loosey and Sasha for that. But again, everyone did well, and there shouldn't have been an elimination. Anyway, we got to talk about as Will alluded to, who should go home tonight and why.
That's what I knew this episode was gonna be shit.
Child.
This
was the icing.
Yeah.
This was the icing on the cake for the episode.
Should we just skip to Luxx?
No, we
Yes,
should go through
please.
everyone.
No. We're going.
We
Okay.
should go
We're
through
going
everyone.
down the
Let's
line.
go down the line. Let's go down the line.
So, Loosey. What does Loosey say?
Lucy, out of
She
nowhere,
said-
decides to say Salina EsTitties, even though she was just crying to her
Yeah.
earlier in the room.
But you
Mhm.
can't really be upset at her and this is how I feel bad for Loosey, because I understand why Salina is upset. But for me, the question isn't who are you gonna send home because you don't like?
And that's literally what Loosey says in Untucked. She's like, I was not
Yeah.
asked, who do I dislike and want to send home? The question was, who should go home? And based on track record,
Yeah.
Salina unfortunately has the worst track record, even though some of her bottom placements were not warranted.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's not wrong.
I would have said the same thing. I would have said Salina, it's like everybody else has a win, She didn't do bad this episode. Like everyone did great. We shouldn't have to come down to this. They could have still asked the question, but just save everyone.
yeah.
But
I agree.
I
It
think
is.
Salina should have at least had a win in her bag. Like,
Should have, yes.
should have.
She should have won the girl group challenge. I'm still saying it.
It could
Yep,
have been
I
a-
agree.
I
Agreed.
think with the girl group challenge, it should have been a group one with the country group.
Mm.
Or better yet, if we was judging solo last week, then I think not Lucy. Then I think Salina could have beat Loosey and Luxx.
Yeah. So then it's Anetra, right? And Anetra also says Salina.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fair. I mean, she says track record as well. That's valid. Then Mistress is like, Sasha's my biggest competition. And I did love that.
Yeah, no, I love that too. Like it's
Like-
honest. It's an honest answer because
The
Sasha
Colby
is
meet
big
and greet.
competition. So like,
It's the Sasha Colby meet and greet. Like,
and I love how Sasha says, "All good."
Oh, good.
sorry, Auntie.
Yeah.
All good.
Because
I'll just tell your mother about this later.
yeah.
I'm friends with your mom. It's fine.
Because you know she's going to talk
Um,
about this.
who's
It's
next in the
such a
lineup? Is it?
answer.
Is it Salina at this point?
No,
It's
let me get to Luxx.
no, it's Luxx. It's Luxx.
Oh, is it Luxx, then Salina, then
The
Sasha?
moment of the hour.
Yes.
Okay.
The big moment.
Please,
The man of value.
someone.
When she started with Sasha, I was like, okay. And then she went to Salina. I was like, okay. I was like, I thought that she wasn't gonna answer the question. I thought she was just gonna give good critiques
Me
to
too.
everyone.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, girl, work in your congenial era.
I mean,
Sure,
this is
yeah.
And then she hits Lucy.
However,
Yes, and then she hits Lucy with the however. I was like,
However,
Lucy is a talented entertainer. However,
however,
her drag is a little generic.
more on the generic side. So for that category, I would have to say Lucy.
And Lucy was pissed.
That
Lucy,
gagged the fuck out of Loosey LaDuca.
Lucy better beware of that Kelly Rowland wig.
Literally.
Honestly.
Let's call her.
Well, the Michelle puppet is gone now too, so.
Oh yeah, Selena stole it.
Selena stole
it.
Michelle
Let's call-
puppet.
Stole it.
Luxx went down the line, all to call Loosey LaDuca a faggot in a Christmas sweater.
Literally.
Iconic. Like,
Yeah.
and even in Untucked, the amount of times Lucy says unique in like one sentence, trying to prove to the girls that she's unique. I'm like,
I think my drag is very unique. I think I have a very unique perspective in the way that I perform is very unique.
You are not an
Literally.
alien superstar. You are not an alien superstar. Blue Ivy
So-
is logging you out of Ticketmaster as we speak. You'll never be mother.
you'll
So then
never be unique.
Selena says, Lucy.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
she was like, when I see the future of drag,
Drag.
I don't see Lucy.
See
I was
Lucy.
like, child.
I think this is gonna get messy. And then Sasha
Yeah.
said, and then Sasha Colby decided to say, I want to get rid of Lucy or Lex because they are my biggest competition and they're coming to get me.
Work.
Yeah, period.
And
Pretty much
rightfully
the same,
so.
Lucy.
So
And I mean, we go to Untucked then, and like, not a whole, like, it's the same sort of arguments that you saw on the main stage. Lucy's like, but I'm very unique. I think my drag is very unique. I think the way that I perform is very unique. I think my
That's not what
perspective
you
and the way
are.
that I go about is unique. I'm unique.
But that's not what you are.
I'm a
That's not
unique
what you are.
individual performer.
But you're not an alien
Um,
superstar, Lucy.
No. They just keep fighting, and then it's broken up by my father, Orville Peck.
Wait, we forgot the part where everybody was going like, say their names, say their names, say
Oh, yeah.
their names. Brandon, get the fan.
hold
Say
on.
their
Wait, let me
names.
make sure it's on the right
Say
side.
their names. That was the
Did we
stupidest
talk about
episode.
Orville Peck for this episode?
We didn't, but Orville Peck.
Orville Peck. Adam,
Did y'all see the photo of him out of drag?
yes.
Alleged.
Alleged.
No, it confirmed.
It is.
Oh,
it is
confirmed.
him.
It is.
I saw
I
some other
Googled it.
pics.
I did not
We-
see this.
We found out his actual name and the fact that he's been in like 2 other bands. Yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
However, he's packing.
Oh, he could still hit it any day of the week.
I think all he needed was just the facial hair and some more tattoos, and I think we're good.
Yeah.
Um,
Up now. I'm looking this up.
I never seen this man before outside of maybe hearing about him being in the Gaga revision of Born This Way.
Oh, you're not familiar with Orville Peck?
I'm semi-familiar.
Oh, I love him.
I'm not into country as much as like
Uh-huh.
outside of Ricky Guy and then
I
Casey
was
Matthews.
not expecting.
Uh-huh.
All I know is that he's a gay icon and that's it.
Mr.
Wait,
Talented, what were you saying?
this is a gag. I forgot he was in Dragula.
Yeah,
He was.
he guest judged on an episode of Dragula.
Yep.
Season 3, right?
Yep. Season
Yep.
4, episode 3.
Oh, 4, episode 3.
Hmm.
Mr. Talented, you were going to say something, Liv?
Oh yeah, did you guys peep that Marshall was still there before the Untucked? They showed the wrong clip of
Yeah,
them
I did
standing
see
up.
it.
Someone is getting fired because first is the amethyst missing from the stage. and what's
Literally.
this? Someone is getting fired.
Well, remember, they had to re-edit all of this because of the 90-minute episodes. So,
somebody needs to get. Somebody should have been fired when they accidentally leaked a clip of Rue in her sweatpants.
Someone
They're
should have
also
gotten
six.
fired when they eliminated Robin Fierce. Anyway,
Yes.
but yes, my father, Orville Peck, comes into the workroom to talk to the queens. Lovely. I love Orville Peck. I was kind of hoping it would be an Orville Peck lip sync.
Same.
Brandon, what song would you have wanted? Because I have a very specific choice.
Oh, this is gonna be hard for me because like
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at this and I'm just like I could have
Uh-huh.
seen Unchained Melody.
That would have been great. My choice would have been, and they would have never done this. My choice would have been Let Me Drown. I think that would have been a really like just two drag queens lip syncing to this just like dramatic male ballad.
I mean,
from a
especially with
country
Lucy's
singer.
look. Especially
No,
with
that
Lucy's
would have
look
been
and
funny
she's
though.
about to
That
do-
would have been...
She's being drowned.
Selena would have camped the fuck out of that lip sync.
Yeah.
Like it, but unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately. Our bottom two is Loosey and Selena, and they lip sync to Running Up That Hill.
By Kate Bush.
Mhm. I was excited for this.
Me too. The girls
I
are
thought we
mad
would've-
for no reason.
I thought we would have seen this on UK before we saw it on US.
Me too.
Exactly, but I think with the hype of Stranger Things within that year,
It
They
was
were
that
like, we-
exact time, yeah.
they were like we have to include this.
I still need this on UK. And then maybe Babushka next.
Oh my god.
I can definitely see Running Up That Hill be an opening lip sync for UK.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, Salina EsTitties won this lip sync. You can't tell me otherwise.
Exactly.
part.
Loosey LaDuca won this lip sync, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
No, baby. Why?
Where in the song called for a split?
Maybe she
Girl,
fell
girl.
into it.
We're in the
No.
song called for generic performing that was displayed by Loosey LaDuca.
She is unique. What? She is unique.
No,
She is unique.
she said,
Hold on. Where's my phone? There's a unique shade.
Honestly, it could have been a double chop.
it
honestly
really
could've-
could have.
it could've-
I
Honestly.
mean, like I said before, there have been plenty of times where there should have been double chops all throughout this year, throughout last year.
I still think Selena won that, honestly.
Selena won. But
Selena
Sally, she was
won.
in the bottom for the fourth time, undeservedly so.
So, Mr. Talented, what do you have against Salina EsTitties? That's what I would like to ask now.
Step into the mic.
I have nothing against no one. I just thought Loosey. Honestly, it was underwhelming, like across the board. But if I had to
Okay.
say one,
Speaking to the microphone, why do you hate Salina EsTitties?
Selena EsTitties, I do not hate you whatsoever.
Okay.
You know I'm fucking with you. I love you.
I know.
But unfortunately, let's all do it together, folks. We are mourning EsTitties. And Jay is the only one here actually with titties.
This is how I'm feeling right now.
Oh. You did not. Oh my god.
I just added it.
This is how I'm feeling.
Bitches.
You guys are hilarious.
Oh my fucking god.
If you're only listening to our version on Spotify, you're only getting half.
Getting half of
the
the
story. Oh my god. Oh.
Drop
Oh. It's time for a draft update.
Girl.
Do I have
So-
to be? Do I have to be part
Yes,
of
you
this?
have to be here
Oh my fucking god.
because Brandon is officially the first person out of the season 15 draft. Mwah. It's chocolate.
This is how I'm
Also-
feeling right now.
Fair. Also,
Yeah.
Jay, I will be adding you into Team Lesbian League. We have our own team in this draft. That's I'm a part of it. Esme's on it. Ray is on it. It's just all like the extra people. Our team, just so you are aware, is Victoria Scone, Michelle Visage, and Wintergreen. And we are always perpetually in first place
Yes.
with 69 points.
I
So,
like that.
yes. So, but yes, Brandon is officially the first person out of the season 15 draft. His team consisted of Sugar, Aura Mayari, and Miss EsTitties. And he ends the draft with 14 points.
Aw,
Well, I
still did
mean,
good.
at the end
It
of
was
the
a
day,
good-
Brandon still won because, you know, he's the reason why we got 90-minute episodes again.
Thank you,
Period.
Brandon.
Exactly.
You can't have all the good fortune this season.
I know, but
You lose the draft, and then you get contacted by the LA Times. It's fine.
exactly. Yep.
In a continual solid fourth place
Oh my God.
That's
is
fine.
Mr. Talented.
That's fine.
With Amethyst, Spice, and Mistress currently holding down with 26 points.
Nice.
In third place is Will Justice,
Right.
whose team consists of The Robin Fierce, Malaysia, Baby Doll, Fox, Dupree, St. James, O'Hara, Davenport, Celestine III, Brooks, with 42 points. Oh, and Luxx, Noir, London. In second place is Dawn Stone, who is holding on to Sasha Colby or everything they can. Who additionally had Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Sam's Club, Walmart, Burlington Co-Factory, as well as originally Irene Dubois, and then had Princess Ploopy. And Dawn has 45 points at the moment. In first place, having not made an appearance on a season 15 video since the cast assessment, I believe, is Eris Envy with 49 points.
With Anetra winning the challenge and Loosey being on the bottom, so
Yeah. His team is Jax, Anetra, and Loosey. So
is the meta now if you only appear for the cast assessment but don't show up for the episode coverage, you're gonna win.
You're gonna
You're
win.
gonna win the draft.
yes, apparently. So don't do that, please. I need people to talk to weekly. So
No,
I
for
would appreciate
context.
if you didn't.
Yeah, for context, it happened in Canada versus the World with Rhea,
right, y'all.
Wow.
And then-
it did.
and then it's now happening with Eris.
We'll see what happens with Espana.
Well,
So-
mind you, Eris technically was in the episode for Snatch Game, but then his internet was
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
so he
So-
wasn't
we got him.
officially like talking with us for that.
The ghost of Ploopy got
Officially.
her.
The Ghost of Ploopy.
The
With
ghost
that
of
being
Poopy.
said, Jay, thanks for making your return.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully, we have you more.
I hope you.
That would be fun.
Probably
having-
not until June. This
Well,
was my last free weekend.
well.
Mm.
I was gonna say having two women on the panel for Drag Race is fun, but that's probably not gonna happen concurrently. So, it happens. But with that being said, make sure to subscribe, like, share, hit the button, follow all of us on Twitter or Jay's Instagram, because Jay doesn't really use Twitter much.
I tweet about hockey and nobody wants that.
Yeah. Do all the things. We'll be back next week for the makeover.
Yay.
I'm excited.
Woo. And with that, cheers. Let loose. I said let loose. I don't remember the rest of the words to the song. Let loose. I said let loose.